Hello, I'm Linda Fury, the Director of Professional Development for Triumph Learning, and today we're going to talk about the Common Core standards and one particular area in mind. The 4 strands for ELA are reading, writing, speaking and listening, and language. Today our focus is on writing and what the Common Core says the expectations for our students should be. So if I think about the first area that the Common Core addresses, it talks about the production and distribution, and that would be the writing process. We ask students as young as 2nd graders to write simple reports based on facts they have in informational text. And we ask our students to write narratives on personal ideas that they have, that they've experienced, as well as their own narrative make-believe stories, in fact. We ask them to follow a simple process, and as they expand over the grades, the expectations become more intense, and students are asked to really dive in to the process of writing. Students are expected to write multiple times of the year and follow through that process, which takes us to the types and purposes of writing. In elementary, K-5, students are asked for 3 types of writing within the process. That would be narrative, that would be opinion writing, which later on is argument, and of course the informational explanatory writing. Yes, the early child will be writing about things that they're learning. In the middle grades through high school, we ask our students to write arguments. That's where they share both sides of a claim, the information, and justify those claims, and then choose a side to defend. We ask them to write narratives as well, and information explanatory texts are part of the types of writing. And last but not least, we have our research. Research and presenting knowledge is the most important of all. As we dive into the Common Core with much more emphasis on nonfiction and informational text, we want our students to be familiar with multi types of media and share that key information in their writing. So we ask them to use multiple types of media, do research, share their ideas, and be able to write. One thing I'd like to share with you today is the extension from reading to writing. This may be new for some of us because we ask our students to write cold or look information, but now we're asking them to take informational text and take narratives and expand that. Allow me to share with you one sample question from one of the consortiums for the Common Core National Standards Test. This is for a 6th grade student, and it uses the novel Julie of the Wolves. In the passage, the author developed a strong character named Miax. Think about Miax and the details that the author used to create that character. The passage ends with her waiting for the black wolf to look at her. Here is the assignment. Write an original story to continue where the passage ended. In your story, be sure to use what you have learned about the character Miax, and you tell what happens to her next. So we're taking current writing. We're asking our students to continue to develop either the character, the plot, or even events, sometimes to create a different ending. This is what's going to change about writing and appreciating authors and what they create. Remember, writers write for us to read and enjoy and interpret. We want our students to have that same feeling. I'd like to leave you with one final thought. Writing to reflect, writing to publish, and writing to present knowledge and research is where we need to be in the classrooms for our 21st century students. Take advantage of these Common Core standards and watch how your students will grow.